Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
And today
we cook again?
Yeah, well, we do cook, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
But today's a little bit different. We are actually going to have a little bit of a competition.
Which is better?
Grilled cheese sandwich with butter, the traditional way, really the only way we've ever had it, or what we have seen as an argument debate, the heat is on, Coke, Pepsi, Nike, Reebok, now butter or mayonnaise. By the way, we say mayonnaise. We got called out mayonnaise here in the South. We're from the West. Mayonnaise or mayonnaise, comment below. We'll figure this out. Having said that, we want to cook these and finally decide for ourselves which is better. Grilled cheese sandwich with butter or grilled cheese sandwich with mayonnaise. If you want to see our take or our competition on this, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Like we said, welcome back. However, if this is your first time to our channel, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. We love cooking together, we love hanging together and laughing together and just relatively having a good time. Most of the time. Sometimes.
Except for when he gets mad at me.
But we'd love to have you along for all of our cooks and the shenanigans and everything we do. We love the Blackstone Griddle, and we're excited to get today's cook on because it's a competition, something a little bit different, but something that we think will be amazing. So for today's cook, Brett, let's talk about the groceries.
All right, so for the groceries today, we've got the Sara Lee Artisanal bread, which we've grown to absolutely love for this channel. We've got the provolone cheese, American cheese, Land O'Lakes spreadable butter with canola oil, and mayonnaise. Now, to lay down the initial oil, we will be using vegetable oil for both. Brett has some pretty heavy thoughts on this. He really is convinced. I'm really on team butter here.
He's convinced butter's better. Well, I think that I am on team better.
Oh. Are you saying that you think the mayo is going to be better?
I think, you know what, here's the deal. I think somebody put it best. It seems like the butter makes it a little bit butterier, richer, where the mayo may make it a little bit crispier. For this, the reason we're going with the two cheeses, we really come to like marrying American cheese with other cheeses. Provolone seems to be a creamy, really good cheese to go with this. So we're gonna show you how we build our typical grilled cheese sandwiches. Anyways, time to suit up.
While Adam's suiting up, he said, I said I'm on team butter. He said he's on team better. I'm on team breader.
And I'm on team Adam.
Ready!
We also just want to show how we make these grilled cheese sandwiches. And the thing is,
simple.
Grilled cheese sandwiches on the Blackstone are so simple. We will be using the dome to help melt the cheese just a little bit quicker as needed. Let's get to the build. So first things first, I will be using mayonnaise on the outside of my bread. Brett will be using butter. Now, for another cook coming up, somebody said that their mom actually butters and toasts both sides of each bread before creating adds an extra layer of crunch. I'd be interested to try that, but we're gonna go ahead and keep this simple.
And if you think about it, if you're toasting both sides, it's also gonna speed up the melting process on the cheese. It's actually a brilliant idea.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and prep the one side of each of these. We'll lay it down. We'll lay the first bread down, and then we will go ahead and build the grilled cheese sandwiches right from there. So right now, all we're doing is we're putting our spread of choice. I've got the mayonnaise, Brett has the butter.
Got a nice heaping amount of butter on this bad boy.
Yeah, I'm not putting too much mayo. I don't want it to be too.
Are we ready to slap it down?
Okay. One, two, three, drop. All right, so the backside, butter,
team mayo.
There we go. So now we're gonna build, and this is gonna be really, really simple. We don't want this overly cheesy. If we were doing like a 3 cheese, obviously we'd be adding more cheese. We're gonna add our provolone, then I'm adding American. Now we're doing 1.5, really more just to spread so it covers that entire piece. Now we're going to, well, butter or mayo, the other side of our other bread. All right, so those have been on now. We've got those buttered and mayoed up appropriately. So we'll let those sit for actually not too long.
Yeah, if you've done grilled cheese sandwich, you know this is a quick cook.
Well, we've had the griddle on for a little while. It's low and slow, but it is already cooking. Good. So we're just gonna cover that for just a minute. Really, this is just gonna help.
You wanna hit that with some water?
Let's hit it with some water. I was not ready for that cold water. There we go. Let that steam up a little. So we are cooking these low and slow. We don't want them to burn. So we're just getting that for a minute just to really help melt. And we'll do it for the other side. We'll do it for the other side. We'll do it for the other side as well. But, okay.
Look at that. GBD.
Dude, those
Golden
are just
brown,
about perfect.
delicious.
I'm gonna give those just a little pat to flatten those just a bit.
You want more water?
Yep, get a little water. All we're doing at this point is melting the cheese. This thing is just about ready. Now, this is low and slow, so we don't see a lot of steam, but it's only bread, and we didn't want this to burn. I've burned my buns before when I've made my smash burgers.
You know what burns my buns?
What burns your buns?
When you burn your buns.
Is talking about burning your buns weird, Brett?
It's only weird if you make it weird.
I had to. It just seemed like a natural time to go into that.
Let's check it.
Go ahead.
Look at that cheese!
That cheese is melted.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Looks like they could use just another minute. Toss the hood back on.
No need for more water because the cheese has done its job.
Bread
The
is
steam from the water has done its job in melting the cheese.
Brett is adamant that the butter is going to be much better. I'm actually very excited and anxious to do.
Me too.
To try the mayo. All right, so let's go ahead and check them out real quick. Nope, dude, they can go just another minute,
Okay.
dude. So that second side, okay, yours is actually looking just about perfect. Go ahead and grab your plate.
It's actually not mine because we are tasting both of them each.
Right. Oh, okay. So, no, you know, let's give it about another 30 seconds. And no need to steam anymore. That cheese is melted. We're just getting that second side cooked, and then we're good to go. We are golden. All right, so we're just giving these 30 more seconds. This has been a relatively quick cook, 5 minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes on the first side.
And we have learned grilled cheese sandwich, you've got to do low and slow because if you go too fast, the first side may go a little slow. You're going to flip it feeling confident, and all of a sudden you've burned your buns.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and get your plate. Yep, that one's ready to go. And this one continues to cook, so the mayonnaise is proving to need a little bit longer cook. The first side seemed to cook really fast. Interesting. The second side, the mayonnaise is taking just a little bit longer. Mayonnaise, sorry my southern peeps.
Mayonnaise, a lot of humidity out here.
Whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one ready, and then I'm just anxious to try these out, test them out.
Yep, me
Let's
too.
go, let's see how we're doing. Dude, that's perfect. Get the plate.
Your skill is extraordinary.
Regardless of which we think is better, Brett, they both look fantastic.
And they
Amazing grilled
can
cheese
look
sandwiches,
amazing.
Which they can. Well, yes, these can. We know that these can look amazing.
Yes, which they do.
They can smell amazing.
They absolutely do.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, then it was all for naught. However, that's not what this is about. This is about the comparison. These are the Mayo ones. Brett, go ahead and take your weapon there.
Let's go, obviously, with what we already know, the butter.
Okay, so the butter. So this is the butter grilled cheese sandwich. Cheers. I'll eat to that.
My brother.
No, come on. Come on. I will say, that's going to be hard to beat. That provolone and American melt so well together. What are your thoughts?
The butter is there. The butter is there,
The
and
butter
it
is
plays
there.
a role in the deliciousness. Adds an even another layer of creaminess to the already creamy cheeses. Can Mayo beat it? We're
Let's find
about
out.
to find
Mayo,
out right now.
Mayo grilled cheese sandwich. Cheers. I'll eat to that.
My brother. I'm good at this.
We've never done it with the Mayo before. I need to go in for a second analysis. Hang tight.
I don't feel that I do. I'm ready. Adam, what we're gonna do, on the count of 3, you're gonna pick up the sandwich that you like better.
Okay, so I've got my Mayo. I've got my butter. We're gonna pick up the sandwich that we like better on the count of 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Butter is better.
Wow, but I will say it took me a long time, but I'll tell
Yeah.
you what it came down to.
Because I'll tell you how I knew right off the bat.
The butteriness of that was so good. The butter adds to it. The mayo absolutely does make it crispy. It makes it fantastic. Mayo makes it fantastic. If I'm somewhere and they made sandwiches and they used mayonnaise, I'd be okay with that. The butter, just that butteriness adds to the cheese and the bread. Perfect, spot on every time.
Also, there's often times at my house run out of butter. I just forget to get it, but it seems like everyone always has mayo. So if I'm thinking, you know what, let me throw together a quick grilled cheese sandwich, I'm not gonna hit stop because I don't have butter. I can toss some mayo on and be just fine. But the reason why, like, as soon as I bit into the butter right at the beginning, the butter flavor hits the palate.
It does.
And so it's immediate right there. And of course, it's our childhood. And so that's why butter is there. Again, mayonnaise, good on you. You did a great job.
Great competitor.
No hate on this one.
No hate. It worked out just fine. The mayonnaise was good. I'll be honest, I'm really glad we did this. For me, finally settled that debate. I'll always go with butter when butter's the option. It was just creamier, richer, all around better. The mayonnaise still a really good sandwich. Butter is better. Butter is king.
I thought you were gonna go with mayo, but
no, I didn't. This was my honest assessment. This was my take. What's your take? Have you had mayonnaise on your grilled cheese sandwich and butter? Which do you like better? Comment below and let us know. Again, as always, this was our take on these amazingly simple, traditional grilled cheese sandwiches. If you liked our take, give us a thumbs up. However, if you didn't like this and you just think it was not your cup of tea and you don't like our outcome because maybe you like mayo better, that's okay. Give us a thumbs down 2 times for us. We get it. But Brett, anything else we want to add? I know we got some family who want some grilled cheese sandwich.
Yep.
We're doing them with butter.
yeah, we're gonna go with the butter.
All right, so let's get out of here. So Brett, aside from coming out here to do this competition to find out which is better, butter or mayonnaise for your grilled cheese sandwiches, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin,
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't
Forget to like and subscribe. And
griddle on.